Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos, and happy Halloween! Hopefully, by the time that you see this video, it is Halloween and not past Halloween. I'm trying to make sure this is up by Halloween, but as always, that is not something I can do very easily because of multiple problems, one of which including YouTube and YouTube being dumb. But, assuming this goes up on Halloween, happy Halloween! Halloween is certainly a holiday. Yeah, Halloween. I really don't have too much to say except it's Halloween and it's a holiday and you give children candy and dress up like characters from fictional universes usually. So, usually, I try to do a Halloween video every year. Some years I don't, either because of lack of time or because of a lack of a resource. That resource being a Halloween-ish close enough game. But this year, I think I found one that's close enough to Halloween. And it turns out I've had this one for a while. And that's not something it turns out I've known. I've had this for a while. I've played it for a while. I just didn't really think about it because this game wasn't very memorable to me, and certainly still isn't. I haven't played this game in a long time, and even then, when I did play it, I didn't play it very much. Basically, what it boils down to is this game kind of didn't get the treatment it deserved, and the developers tried to get this one going again, but it doesn't look like it succeeded at all. So, what game am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about The Haunted Hell's Reach. This is a wave-based third-person shooter. And for what it is, it's very enjoyable. It's kind of basic, but everything about it was executed well. There was a lot of skill that went into this one, even if not a lot of massive creativity, and it lets players do things that I really appreciate, that I don't see too often from many games, one of which being the weapon system. The weapon system to this game is all kinds of crazy, and I mean that in a very good way. You can pull off just about anything in this game, and I don't think I'll get to pull off some of the tricks I like to do, but I haven't played this in a long time. So, without further ado, let's do a solo game. We're gonna do Inferno Solo, on begin. Let's keep it on beginner. This is really just an excuse for me to talk about Halloween and to have a video. Conveniently enough, the presence of Halloween gives me an extra video for the week, so that works out well for me. We're going to do the Forsaken Canyon because it's well lit. We have characters to choose from. You can be Bruce, Hector, Jacob, or Caleb, whichever you prefer. I typically play Jacob because I'm a big fan of the whole priest versus supernatural forces motif. Back a long time ago when I used to play Hunter Wayward on the PlayStation 2, I played the priest in that game as well, and basically every game since that has that motif, that's the motif I like. It's a gimmick that never gets old to me.
The Crusader is here.
Indeed. So, what do? We basically kill zombies and various zombie subtypes until the game deems we've killed enough to cause something else to happen. We have a pistol, a shotgun with no ammo, and an SMG with no ammo. And this basically fuels into the game's weapon system that I spoke of. We can dodge, we can sprint, we can punch. That's the reload key. You can do a super punch. It doesn't really work too well. You can also knife people, like that. The knife is a stand-in for your current close combat weapon, and I don't remember if you can get other weapons. All I remember is that you certainly start off with a knife. I don't remember if there's fall damage. If there was, I didn't take any there. And basically, this is the game, but it's very enjoyable. Now, about the weapons. At varying points, and I don't know how many of those we're going to run into on beginner difficulty, you're able to level up your weapons. And the way you level up weapons is you pick to upgrade. Whoop, those are... I didn't mean to do those. There we are. Basically, you pick one of your 3 weapons to upgrade, and it gets upgraded. So you can either do a whole bunch of things. I forgot that was an enemy. I haven't played this in a long time. You can either kind of vary out, or you can focus one thing. And I kind of like to focus one thing, because the choices that they give you when you are leveling up one thing is kind of cracktastic. I'm playing very badly, mostly on purpose. And by on purpose, I mean it's not that I couldn't play better. I'm choosing not to teach myself to play better because it's very late and I'm very tired, and this was a very spur-of-the-moment decision that I couldn't execute any sooner. That guy's a bad guy. I mean, they're all bad guys, but he's a special kind of bad guy. We are actually starting to lose a significant portion of health. But yeah, this is really it. And it might not look like much, but the game runs very smoothly, which actually impressed me a lot when I got it. Because this was, when I first picked this up, this was years ago, and this was at a time when having a really good computer was not something I had access to. So to have something run really well on my computer at the time was impressive enough. But it runs really well, still does, even when I'm recording, and it's very competently made with lots of level selection, and as you can clearly see, the very, very long levels. Well, that's going to kill me. Aha! For some reason I thought I could jump down there. You cannot jump down there. That was a bad call. I'm gonna switch to my pistol. Yeah, pistol time. Because I'm running out of ammo for the other guns. Those little things are annoying, but it's dead. And the big thing with this game is if you can... Aha! See? Upgrade! And now I have a sawed-off shotgun. It's close to my favorite shotgun and my favorite weapon of all time, being the double-barreled shotgun, of course. So now, I can kill people with even more ruthless efficiency. The next time I get that choice, I could either level up my pistol, my machine gun, or my shotgun again. I'm going to level up my shotgun again because I want to show you, if I get the chance to, how ridiculous it can get. And it can get very ridiculous. But this game is really fun to play with other people if you have other people to play with. Really, the most multiplayer I did on this thing was LAN. There are still servers up. That's a bad thing. Can you roll through these? Yes, you can. Dark Souls style. Which I don't remember if was already... Thank you. Die. I'm on fire now. I don't remember if the original Dark Souls was out by the time this game came out. I'm gonna throw a stick of dynamite there. I don't think that did anything. Oh, that's why I have to activate myself. New special zombie type. I should really go get that health thing. I could slide. It was stolen. Oh well. But there are actually still servers for this. Well, that's why I rolled accidentally earlier. Sorry, learning as we go. Learning as we go. Apparently there is no fall damage at all, otherwise those attacks would be hurting me a lot more than they are. I'm gonna go get that guy. If I can figure out how to get to that guy. Well, I am no doubt currently being surrounded by zombies. Mutants, zombies, whatever. Come over here, you. I want that sweet, delicious health. Gotcha. I probably will not play this game online. I kind of feel like this is going to be one of those times, or one of those situations where the only people still playing this, because this game I think is definitely no longer for sale, and if it is, has not been thought about by the consuming public for a very long time. The people still playing this are probably like all super veterans who want nothing to do with somebody who put a couple of hours into this back in the day. That guy is really troubling. I remember him being really annoying. And that's basically the reason I never really played this, just because couldn't really find people to play it with back then, and can't really find anybody to play it with now, because at this point it would have to be local. And what with Steam being how Steam is about local play. I mean, I think it's actually easier now than it was before, with the fact that you can share accounts. We are about to run dry on shotgun ammo. We can switch to this and play around with this for a bit.
Tell the devil there are more of you to come.
We are still just losing lots of health. Unnecessary amounts of health. I mean, I really could be doing better than this, but I'm not really trying. Mostly just trying to show off. That guy is really bad news. I think the minions can steal the stones as well if they try. I'm a melee.
Death to all the false prophets.
Is that what these are? Zombies are false prophets now? I'm going to have to disable that roll. Ah! Shotgun! Now we have an outlaw shotgun. Beautiful weapon. Beautiful piece of machinery. I want to get that. I don't know how to get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a grenade, and then I'm going to blow all that stuff up. Stolen by a minion, so it will hit the ground floor eventually. I can jump up here, I think. Nope. Thought wrong. I should give up on trying that. That's a suicide mission. Let's go try to grab that stone as I continue to get mauled on by zombies. Get better at this. Wish we had more ammo. I'm hoping before we get to what is probably going to be my death, I can show you all kind of the weapon things that I find really, really awesome about this game. There's one thing I remember the most, and we haven't gotten there yet. This is not working at this range. Hey, are you guys okay? I didn't do that. Hey, go away.
I bring the salvation.
We are very quickly running out of everything. We have 9 bullets left, and then we're down to our melee weapons. Ah!
And none shall remain.
Where is it? I can't see it on the map. Like, at all. There it is. The good news about upgrading shotguns is I really don't have to aim when I'm running. I do have to get that minion or this mission will just end. It's just gonna end. I'm going to lose because of that. Aww. Bad news when this happens. Basically now I'm just stuck. Or maybe not. Maybe I can... Or maybe not.
You
apparently I'm still going through this. Somehow. Clinging on desperately to life. Here I am about to lose on beginner. It's just a fun game to show off. I wonder if I go indoors if that lightning bolt would affect me quite so much. Oh, you gotta go. Especially you. I saw that guy. I know he's coming. I thought something good spawned. Oh, speaking of something good did just spawn.
Time for the crusade has come.
Doesn't seem to be doing any actual healing, but, you know, whatever. I'll just chill up here for a bit. And then get stunned. Oh, actually, that thing in the top right corner I thought was my health. That's not my health. That's the boss meter. I'm actually going to make this through to the boss. My bad, I'm actually doing okay. You can see why I was stressing out just looking at it, though. And I was wondering why my thing wasn't doing anything. I don't think I'm going to get to show off some of the cool weapons. Because all I have to do is blow this guy in the head, and bad things are going to start happening. No. Actually, no, I thought it was a boss. Oh, I have to go through 4 encounters. Okay. I'm learning. It's been a while. Okay. So,
Kill 'em all, let God sort 'em out.
my weapons do stay, so I can probably try to show you the stuff I want. Armored monster. Doesn't matter when you go for the head. I'm not really used to the whole third person thing quite as much, but look, I've put hundreds of hours into killing floor. I know to aim for the head in these kinds. It's really kind of an initial reaction. What about that guy is armored? Didn't seem that armored to me. Still seems like every kind of dead. I think if I had that out, that's how I would upgrade that. But I'm going to take a riot shotgun. Now, already, amazing. I like the riot shotgun. And I don't just mean in this game, I mean it's just a wonderful weapon. In terms of video games. Not going to say anything about it in real world ratio, but it is a wonderful video game gun. A shotgun with many rounds. But it gets sillier and cooler. You just have to be patient. And I think the next one will be the thing I want to show you. And then after that, like, if we get to the next one, and it is one I want to show you, you'll understand how the leveling system for guns in this game works and why I think it's just so perfect. Because those of you who have been following me for years and years know what my favorite weapons are and what I really love in terms of firepower. And this game gives me that in a way that most games don't.
Stand and receive your judgment.
By the way, happy Halloween. I know we kind of got off topic of that one. Spooky! Zombies! Woo! Zombie! Guy with a hat. Much harder to headshot a guy with a hat. Was that one of those ball things? Maybe not. Oh, there it is. For some reason I'm having trouble holding down the aim function. Blood and guts flying everywhere. Boop. Boop. Destroy the thing! On my way. Please just stand there, that makes me happy. Hello. I'm going to switch to the submachine gun, which at this point is very basic because it hasn't been leveled at all. I'm sure there probably is a optimized weapon selection, like one of these weapon chains will net you more in the long run.
It's time to meet my destiny again.
I'm out of dynamite. It could even be the shotgun gun. Also, I just now noticed in the bottom corner the thing that tells us when our weapon is going to level up. Want to try this again? Let me try this again. Huzzah! Almost. Oh, it was a nice thought. So, what I'm probably going to do is try to take this up to the point where we get the weapon upgrade I wanted to show you. But, it's just a neat little game.
It is dead.
A little old now. I don't think it's too bad, but it might be before 2010. I don't think it's that old, but it could be. If it's still available on Steam, I mean, if this looks entertaining, it's certainly entertaining to me. I'd like to have more people to play it with, but it'd have to be people willing to tolerate somebody who hasn't been spending the entire time of this game's release on it, like I'm sure some people have. Not really sure what the point of view is, or the point of that is.
Tell the devil there are more of you to come.
I am sure that if I was playing on a harder difficulty, weapon upgrades would come faster. Now that I know my health is a thing at the bottom of the screen, I'm much less intimidated. Now I'm just kind of like, yeah, this is really kind of a no challenge. Ow. Bad zombie. In fact, I might just go start knifing everything. Huzzah!
Crushed by the hammer of God.
Well, more like the knife of God, but you know, whatever. This video is going to take forever to upload because I dared to go past 20 minutes. Like a rebel. Again, it was probably going to take longer to upload anyways. Uh-oh! Rock thing! Gotcha!
The end is near. I hear distant thunder.
Distant thunder. I don't hear anything. What I do hear is an explosion! Well, I mean, that almost worked. Healthstone. I could go wreck it. I probably will just to get it off the map. Melee! Oop, the melee key isn't working. Oh, that's why. Wrong key. Oi! Charging the melee button doesn't seem to be working. There's an execute function in this game? So there is! I don't even remember that.
This is my salvation.
Going down the route of the pistols is awesome, by the way. I still love the shotgun more, for a crazy reason you're hopefully about to see. Where are the rest of the baddies? Come along, baddies. Oh, wrong button. I'll just stand here politely. Oh no! Must reload.
Satan is a bitch.
Language! Especially from a priest. Always cool to see the weapons on their model, by the way. You wouldn't think I'd have to say that, but some games.
Just a devil's
No.
hole.
I fairly remember if you're playing on a remotely difficulty, those guys there with the two, I want to call them sights, but that's wrong. Don't remember the official name of that tool, but those guys there are bad news.
I bring the salvation.
Another one bites the dust. And hopefully... Whoop, wrong thing.
You will cry, my
Oh, look at this! Akimbo shotguns! Is that not the most awesome thing ever, including the most awesome reload ever? If you think it's not, you are in fact wrong.
Just a feast for the bushes.
It is amazing. And I now feel indestructible. And by the way, this is the gimmick of the leveling system. For now on, the next weapons I'm going to be getting are going to be previous versions of the guns I've already had, but now akimboed. Including, which I'm not going to get there, I'm going into videos soon anyways, including the akimboed cowboy shotguns, or whatever they were called, which, yes, he will just spin around like he's the damn Terminator. It is amazing. And all the other weapon systems do the same thing. You will akimbo the various assault rifles, and you will akimbo the various pistols. And, as I said earlier, if you know what I like, you know that I am a huge fan of akimbo weaponry. It is the thing I like the most. To have a game that lets me just akimbo a multitude, a smorgasbord of shotguns, is a delight. It's what I remember the most from this game. So, what we're going to do is we're going to finish this round. Certainly going to try. I don't really care that it got stolen. I think we're going to try to finish this round, and then we will call it. Hopefully we can do that before 30 minutes. Come on, guys. Come get me a little faster. I'd like to speed this process along. Boys. There's one.
Your existence is here.
Is what? Sounded like he was trying to say hell. He just slurred it. I don't remember how you kill these guys. Let me try this here. Nope. That was a terrible plan. Melee? Knife. Yep. The knife thing worked. Knife it good, yeah? Up. That guy is a real pain in them. Took us. Ammo! And just like that, back to the akimbo shotguns. Go away. We're gonna go hunt down that guy with the hailstone now. Hello.
God knows mercy, but I don't.
I just love that. The attention to detail there is just perfect for me. You're all kinds of nasty.
Confess to death.
I don't remember. Just look at the way. Look at the way he holds them and everything. That makes me smile. Hello. There's more. Knife. Knife to meet you. More very bad guys.
I feel crushed.
That certainly is something also that I didn't quite remember about this game, but I'm certainly noticing now. There is quite more of a variety of the enemy types than you usually get in these kinds of games. Like I said, it is well crafted, but this is all it is. There is no like single player campaign or anything like that. This really is just it. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I ain't praying for your
It's
soul.
just very straightforward about what it is. Blew you up. We are almost done with this round. I will keep going just a little further. This is going to take an day upload, probably. Hopefully the YouTube gods will be pleased with me. I have to disable that, because that's being cumbersome. I prefer roll as a button and not as double pressing. Where are the rest of you? There's one. Come on. Knife. Maybe I'll try upgrading the melee weapon next, just to see what it goes to. I'm here! Come get me! Wow, they really are just not playing. There's one.
There's more where that
Dead.
came from.
I'm gonna go up here. Any zombies up here? There's one. You haven't encountered anything that the knife won't kill yet. Kill that thing from ranged. Hey, big guy! The knife is not such a good idea against that guy. Or particularly that guy.
I'm on my way.
If I was playing on the difficulty or something, I would be dead from most of that. I'll just stand here. I imagine there's probably a lot of grieving that goes around with the health items if you're not playing with a group of friends.
There's a hill, and
Because
those
I
sons of
don't
bitches of
remember,
mine,
I don't think everybody
there
gets
has to
healed.
be
I
a
think you
hill.
have to kind of decide. Kind of have to decide who gets it, you know? And you can be the last guy. Fine, you can be the... Oh, or not. Well, folks, that was The Haunted Hell's Reach. It's a fun game. It's just... gets boring by yourself, you know? But it was good enough to a Halloween video, so I'm going to boot myself back to the main menu here. Thank you all for watching, and happy Halloween, and be safe out there. I don't know if this will be up before kids start going trick-or-treating, but be safe. And stop doing the whole scary clown thing. It's not funny anymore. What's a funny big deal with it? It's not funny anymore. Now, especially. So, have a good one. Happy Halloween, and see you later.